Custom Interiors reached out to us and asked us if we wanted to try out some of their seat covers. My first thought was, hell no. And then I clicked on their website. My opinion changed dramatically about seat covers when I saw what they had to offer. Now let me state this. My idea of seat covers from my past are those seat covers you pick up at the local auto parts place. They're usually camouflaged, they're stretchy, and they're held together by regret and misery is pretty much all it is. They don't fit right because it's one size fits some, not even fits most, it just fits some.
So if you're trying to get seat covered for a Prius, it most likely will fit a Mustang.
Yeah,
that
it's
kind of
pretty
thing.
much a one size. It's going to be absolutely huge or super small. Now, theirs is form fitted to the specific vehicle. You actually pick out the vehicle you want, get the seat covers made, and then they send it to you. There's a whole ton of options, and I'll show you what we picked.
All I can say is absolutely beautiful.
These
Look
right
at
here
this.
are absolutely awesome. Now, this right here is the stitched that they have. They do have multiple colors. I chose black because it's an all black interior, and I didn't want to change the colors that they had on it. They do, I think they do have red for the interior, as well as a couple other colors for other vehicles. Every vehicle is different. Obviously, it's made specifically for the vehicle, not one size fits most. As you can tell, the sides are fitted to the vehicle itself, not just a random, you know, it's gonna fit most cars or some cars. These right here are absolutely different than the typical seat covers I'm used to. This right here is comparable to a full custom interior for a fraction of the cost. Now, we had our Bronco redone completely interior, and it cost me probably 6 times the amount that these seat covers cost. Let's say that is wonderful for a budget, as well as you can put these on yourself. You don't have to drop your vehicle off to go get installed or anything like that.
And the best part about it, no special tools required.
None, absolutely none. And they're fairly easy to put on. There are some little tricks I'll show you on how to put these on.
So we're gonna go ahead and do the passenger front seat because we already did the driver's side front seat to find out how it went on and how easy it was. So since we have that done, we'll go ahead and jump on this side and we'll get this one installed.
And after that, we'll go ahead and show you the rear seat.
Yep.
Okay, see you in a second. Okay, before we start, you'll see the difference. This is the old seat. So it is leather. It is what came from factory from Ford. It is still in good shape. It's just, I wanted something a little bit different. That is the new one. Let's go around and see that one real quick. Now this right here is the new seat cover. Really nice, and I'll show you how to put it together, but I wanted to show you the difference between this and that one. Obviously, you have the nice stitching, real nice fit, real nice fit. Even up here, it looks like it's factory almost. So this was a little bit difficult to put on, but we'll show you. First thing you gotta do before you put the seat cover on is remove the headrest. Obvious reason, it will not fit over this. Push these in, remove it, put that over here. Now, for the back side of the seat, you literally just have to unzip this and slides over. Not super tight fit until you
Start cinching everything down.
Yeah. You have 2 small holes right here. Just work your way around. Get up a little bit higher. Work your way around. There you go. Same on this side. Work your way around it. There you go. Now you can put the headrest back on. We'll do that in a second because we do need that on to put the headrest cover on. You will not be able to put that on otherwise because you need a lot of leverage for it. Now, these right here, you have 3 of these. What these go through is they go through basically the opening between this and this right here. You basically put it through and then you basically flatten it out this way. I'll show you on the other side when we get to that point. Let me go ahead and start with this. Okay, like I was saying, you have...
Hang on, let me get in there.
Okay. Okay. So what you have is these little tabs right here. All these do is just go in and lay flat that way. That way, it basically holds it tight. Don't have to worry about it. Okay. Bottom's fairly simple. Just all you got to remember is this opening right here is for where your seatbelt is. So obviously this right here is the passenger side. The driver's side would have it on the opposite side. So
like this.
So it does have this strap right here. I will show you this strap before I put it in there because it might be impossible to put it in there or show you. Now what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to go underneath the seat. So you're going to have to go through the opening that's on the side right here, as well as the other side, and basically pull it tight and cinch it and clip it in on the bottom side. So it'll kind of look like this with this underneath the seat. So let's go ahead and do that real quick and see if I can actually get a picture of that. Again, with these, just feed them through the back. So you don't need any special tools. It does help if you have a pair of needle nose pliers. You can actually put them in between there and grab a hold of them. I'm just trying to show you guys you can do it without that if you don't have any. Okay, that's done.
Yay!
There's a little Velcro on the side that actually hooks to the stuff that's on the side of the seat too, so it does help it
like
stay in place. And this just tucks in over here. Let me see it real quick. So if you guys just see this right here, just tucks in between this and basically feed it through. So all you're gonna have to do is just feed this through here, and there should be an opening all the way through. As you can tell, I'm pulling on it right now. Go ahead and cinch this over. Tuck it down where it needs to, and there's the end of the clip. Now I do have the one on the other side I need to grab. So right here is the clip. It just goes underneath everything. Just clip it together like that. Cinch it up that way, it's good. This, you just grab a hold of it. This right here, the little hook, will hook to a metal piece underneath there, whatever metal piece you find. Doesn't matter, don't hook it up to wires or anything like that. It is tough to see, you kind of have to do for feel. Three hours later.
So Sean.
So I have that bar that's right there. I don't know if you guys can see it. Quiet. Okay, there's a bar that's right there. See, I'll turn it sideways. The bar that's right there. I actually have one connected to right here, and the other one's connected to the other side. It is very tight. This is very, very pulled pretty tight, so be careful when it snaps back. It could be a bad thing. Also, I do have to say, before you empty or before you put this seat on,
Make sure you empty these.
Make sure you empty the ones underneath. We didn't do that on that side.
Oh, we did? Oh.
We did, but I ended up having to remove portion of that to actually get everything out of the back of that seat, the back pocket. So it had a bunch of gloves and stuff like that in it. So watch out. Now, for the fun stuff, you can see us struggle with the headrest. Okay, I'll set you up for that. Okay, we'll try to make this as fun and as fast as possible. Now, we will go down a little bit, not that low, about there. Now, what we are gonna have to do is basically wiggle this over that. It is a very tight fit. Obviously, the hole is smaller than the headrest itself because it basically goes underneath here as well. So
it's like putting spandex on a wet body. Or jeans, taking off wet jeans.
It's like me trying to put on her pants. If you guys want to see that,
no.
515 likes and I'll try to put on her pants on camera.
Oh, hell no.
Didn't say which pants.
No.
Okay, you ready?
No.
We'll speed through this. Well, for you guys. Hold that. Because it's like got the muffin top thing going. You can't push past the muffin top. Where's the Hawk Tua chick? Just spit on it.
Oh, you need to find that and put that in the video. Come on, babe, get pissed off at it. Just don't break the headrest.
That's what I'm trying not to do. Okay, stop pulling it forward.
I'm not. I was just trying to hold the thingy down.
Okay. Hold it back that way.
Okay.
Okay, for anybody who's wondering what this is like, I can only say it's probably the opposite of giving birth. You're trying to put the baby back in the
Birth canal.
The birth canal. It's, man, it's a workout.
I have to say the headrest is kicking his behind.
So once you get it on, you basically just need to adjust it.
So there's a Velcro strap on the front and the back. So when you're done, you just
Velcro it up.
Yeah, underneath.
And I'll tell you what, this ain't going nowhere.
No.
Okay, now that we're to the back seat, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the same thing we did with the front. We're gonna remove the headrest because obviously you have to fit the holes through here. So just remove those real quick. Now, what we did do is we did disconnect this. It's basically a seat belt that goes through, and I'll show you as we get the bottom part on. We'll go ahead and run this through and show you where to hook it up to, or where I disconnected it from. First things first, we'll go ahead and put these through. Go ahead and throw these through the center. Basically the straps. As you can see, you have the other portions of the straps at the top. You have 4 of them here. I'll fix that in just a second when I get to that point. Pull them tight. Before we do anything else, what we will do is make sure everything's situated down this way. Now you do have the hooks on the outside. What we are going to do is we are just going to hook these up to this section right here. Now you may have to do a little bit of adjustment, moving the thing around to get it to fit a little bit better, but headrests. Headrests will be easy.
Look, we already did. We did that one.
It's so much easier. Oh my goodness, it's so much easier. I say that now though. It should be going on the same way. Connect this. like she said, this is a Velcro strap. So the one thing I was gonna say is where you run that seat belt through, see how this one has a hole through it? This is basically where this seat belt is gonna run through. So once I get this on, I will run it through and I'll hook it up. So right now what we're doing is, since we have everything connected underneath, we are trying to maneuver all of this to where it needs to go. Okay, so the one thing with this is we did have to take apart basically the seat belt bolts that are on there. We had to remove them. We ran them through the hole that is supplied in the bottom of the seat cushion. They are right here. They are going to be hard to see. Now we did lose the center console or the center armrest thing on this one. We don't ever use the back seat, so we never use that anyway, so it really doesn't matter to me. But not too bad. So after a while, you will be able to tuck all this stuff in. I have the other side tucked in a little bit better, but we'll be able to tuck this in once it gets heated up, and we can basically kind of manipulate this a little bit better. Right now it's fairly cold and it's in the shade, so it's not getting heated up or anything like that, but not too bad. Let me see the front. The front's really nice. The front's so nice. And it's like super tight too. Unless you really looked closely, you'd never know this was a seat cover. A seat cover. It's super tight. Okay, so how do you like it? How do you like your new seats?
I like it.
Okay.
They're pretty.
See you in a second. I'd like to say thanks to Custom Interiors for sending this. This is actually a really eye-opener for what seat covers nowadays are. I am not used to something that looks like professional custom interior setup. It usually looks like something that is overpriced even at 20 bucks. You know, I've seen some that look absolutely horrible. It's something you buy for somebody that looks like a joke, like a gag gift, and really something that somebody would put in their car, you know, so.
Yeah, we're very impressed with it. It's not very difficult to install. It will take 2 people and a ratchet, an extension, and the torque bit for
depending on the vehicle you have. Depending on the vehicle you have. On this one, yeah, you do. It is fairly easy. Really no major tools or anything like that.
Just be patient with it. Take your time with it. Don't get too frustrated.
Figure out where everything goes. The hardest part is to get the straps through the very narrow openings that you can barely fit your hand in. My big hands won't fit in there. She probably could, but if my hands can fit, hers definitely can. If you have smaller hands than me, then good. If you don't.
Yeah, and the headrests in the front are very tight fitting. So
that really does take 2 people to put on.
Yeah.
At least for this one, for the F350.
Yes.
So, but like I said, we do plan on working on this truck a lot more. We do have some upgrades that we need to put on it, some maintenance that we need to put on it, and you're gonna be doing them all. She took this truck from me. She stole my truck.
I did. It became my daily driver for several years.
Okay. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Watch her change the oil and the fuel filters. Should be fun.
And some body bumper mounts.
She'll do it all. I'm tired of working on her truck. Okay, see you next video. Bye.